Kitchen with David. Well, that's what's true about this next item. The first time it's ever been on In the Kitchen with David is right now. Now, well, the last time it was on QVC in a gourmet holiday show, it sold out completely. These are beautiful, gourmet flavored infused sea salts. And I wish you could smell what I smell right now, because every recipe always calls for at least a pinch of salt. Why shouldn't that salt also be infused with other great flavors? It just gives such a depth to your recipes and another layer of flavor that really sets them apart. Kim Marie Santiago is the developer of this great item. She joins me now. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Nice to see you.
So
it's so thrilling to have you here. Now, Kim Marie and I have met before, and I've seen her in the studio. I'm a big fan of your salts. I'm thrilled to finally have them on QVC, In the Kitchen with David, I should say. And this is something very special. How did you come by infusing these sea salts with these flavors?
Just a matter of wanting to eat clean and have natural sea salts with natural flavoring in them. Every recipe, like you said, especially being an expert chef, requires a pinch of salt.
Well, first of all, not a chef, but thank you for the compliment. Like you, I'm a home cook, but I think a pretty good one. But it's one of those things where we all look for those extra little somethings that we can add to a recipe to set it apart. Now, these all come beautifully packaged. So if you decide that there's one flavor you like a little better, or some flavors you like a little better than others, you can always gift the one that maybe is not your favorite, or get a second set, because the shelf life on this is indefinite.
That's right.
You could tuck these away for holiday gifts. And for foodie gifts, these could be ideal.
Absolutely.
So why don't we go through all the flavors? We'll start with the one closest to you, and we'll work our way across. And each one of these plates, so you'll know at home, has a little representation of what's inside the sea salt in terms of what you infused it with.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's start here.
First one is called Shotwell. It's a smoked alderwood sea salt.
I can smell that one from here.
Barbecue delicious. And then we have Pomodoro Soleggiato, which is tomato infused. We also have Twisted Sisters, which is our lemon lime infused.
I bet that's great on fish.
Fish, salads, margarita, chicken. We also have Dive into Chives, which is our chive infused. Magmalicious, which is our coconut infused.
And that's a black sea salt, is that right?
Yep, it's a black lava sea salt from Hawaii. Aloha. And then we also have Scarborough
It's like a trip
Fair.
around the world, isn't it?
It is, it really is. We have Scarborough Fair, which is our rosemary infused sea salt.
Now, this is a Customer Choice Food Award nominee for a relatively new item. That's so exciting. In fact, you're nominated in the Best Newcomer category. A new condiment, I should say, and we're really excited about that. You're also customer top rated in the short amount of time you've been here.
I know.
And you're David top rated, because I love these salts. Now, we do not have a lot of these to go around. They are $39.96. If you were hoping for easy pay, use that Q card. You can put it on 3Pay today. Now, let's go back through our flavors. We're going to sprinkle a little bit and do some tasting here, but I'd love, as we go through, for you to give us some ideas on how or with what recipes we might use these. So the first is the smoked salt.
Right, this is smoked salt, and you can clearly see that every single crystal is actually filled with that smoke. So you're not taking dry ingredients and mixing them.
Okay, so you're going to just sprinkle a little of that in some olive oil.
Yep.
So I can get a little taste.
And you could taste that. So if someone doesn't have the ability to barbecue or grill, but they still want that smoky flavor within their food, this is fantastic. I made ribs the other night in the oven. Grill was not even on, and that gave it that barbecue grilled taste.
Oh boy, this would be so great on beef. This would be so fantastic on barbecue chicken. Yes. All the things that you want to add a little smokiness to.
You want that smoky flavor, that's right.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
And one of your chefs here at QVC was saying that he actually loves to mix that smoked salt with everything. So you can mix and match these as well, which I think is just a phenomenal idea, truly.
Now, this is a salt that is infused with tomato.
That's correct. Sun-dried tomato.
So this would be great on a bruschetta, I would think.
Anything, salads, roasted vegetables. I love it on the rim of margarita. So there you go. You can mix and match. There's the great idea from the chef here, mixing and matching. Put some smoked salt with this sun-dried tomato salt. Rim your Bloody Mary. How wonderful is that?
Oh, baby girl, that's good. Oh, is that good?
I love it.
I like that a lot. Okay, so over 600 of these are gone. We are very, very busy. What's next?
Our next one is Twisted Sisters. I love it because it's the lemon and lime that everybody loves. Who doesn't love lemon or lime, right? Give them mixed together and you get some funky Twisted Sisters.
And what's great about this is you could put this on, I would imagine, fish. This couples very nicely with.
Beautiful. It goes on fish, chicken, salads. Again, the rim of any sort of cocktail that requires some salt. How about that margarita? Put it on the rim of the margarita. I mean, it's just so beautiful.
And refreshing and just perfect. And okay, so then we go into chives.
This is Dive into Chives. Let's try this. Now look, I also brought you some heirloom tomatoes. Want to switch it up?
Oh, let's try it.
Let's try these beautiful heirloom tomatoes from the garden.
Now, over 1,000 of these are gone. I'm not sure if I have a fork. But I will tell you, over 1,000 of these are now gone. Very, very exciting to be able to bring this to you at a great price. Now, I will tell you, 1,000 are gone, 2,500 left to go around. Oh, we improvised with a spoon. All right. So heirloom tomato, and this is the chive.
Let's dive into chives. The great part is to think about it this way. Here you are with these sea salts.
Word is that good?
You're gonna need salt for every recipe. The nice thing is these are beautiful summer flavors.
We have only a minute left, so you grab the black sea salt with the coconut, and I'll grab the rosemary, and we'll sprinkle the last two together. And I'll hit this one, you hit that one.
Okay, perfect.
So black sea salt with the coconut, what would you recommend with that?
How about anything skewered, from shrimp to chicken? Let's also put pineapple in there. How about desserts? How about sprinkled over some chocolate cupcakes with some icing on that? This is a beautiful dessert salt.
Very nice idea. These are going very quickly, and I will tell you we're now over half gone. This is a first bite item, and if you are someone that wants to add tremendous layers of flavor to your food, and you're not really sure how to go about it, this is something easy to experiment with. Anything you'd put salt on, and whatever it's infused with, if it sounds like that would work nicely with your recipe, it very likely will.
Exactly. So simple to use. If you like to put salt on your eggs, how about putting some of our flavor-infused sea salt on those eggs?
Can you imagine? Oh my, that would be, and maybe do a smoky egg or something.
You got it.
I will tell you, we started with 3,700. I have 1,200 remaining, and we are super busy on the phone lines. Remember also, these containers will last you a long time because you're going to be, I'm going to use a little bit of the tomato on your bruschetta. Right? Look at that. Now this is the tomato-infused sea salt on the bruschetta.
Beautiful.
You've got a lovely little extra layer of flavor. You've got all kinds of goodies here, but the most important thing to remember, a little pinch will do you, because you wouldn't put great big copious amounts of salt on something you were trying to flavor, right? You might put that in water you were boiling pasta.
Exactly.
But this is going to be different. I do have an update for you. We started with 3,700. I have fewer than 500 left. I can tell you this will sell out. I need you to be on the line. Kim Marie, I need you to do two things for me. One, please make more. And number two, please come back and see us.
I will.
It's
Thank you
so nice
much
to
for
work
having
with you.
me.
May I
I'm
give
so
you a hug?
grateful. Absolutely.
It's so good to work with you. Oh, look on the screen. I want you to look at the screen, right? There it is.
There it is. Sold
it's
out.
Sold out, my dear. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So happy for you.
Thank
and
you so much.
so happy for all our foodies are going to taste your salts.
Thank you.
This
You're
is
the
so
best.
great.
Thank
you, sweetie.
So grateful.
We're going to check in with Miss Stacy.
Yes.
And I'm going to get ready for All Clad because we got a busy show. Congrats, Kim Marie. All righty.
Awesome. Congrats, Kimberly. Hey, everybody. Of course, what I'm doing, I'm hitting you up with social media. We are everywhere, including Facebook, where you're watching the simulcast on David Vedables' Facebook page. Definitely hook up into the chat where the foodies talk. We ask questions. We have a lot of fun. We're also, of course, on Twitter. And today, because the Mix and Match Mama is here, Shay Scholl, we are asking our Twitter poll question about her. We're asking you, what is her easy go-to family favorite recipe? I'm not going to tell you what I think it is. You'll have to look for it and vote. And then also check us out on Instagram, where, of course, we're asking for your foodie photos. All your favorite creations. You think you have a fantastic looking dish, please post it on David's Instagram page and use the hashtag ITKWD for In the Kitchen with David. And later on, we're going to show you some of the great dishes all of our friends out there are making. David?
Okay, when we're talking top five, we're not just whistling Dixie. We're talking about All Clad. This is tri-ply cookware. This is the cookware that has a headquarters in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, just near Pittsburgh. We're talking about the kind of